Welcome to True Health Tuesdays, and the truth will set you free. Today is exciting, the 5 keys to better vision, and you're going to like this. So when you look at, you've heard of nearsighted, farsighted. What does that mean? You actually have the shape of the eye, and the lens, if it focuses things right on the retina, on the back half of the eye, then you have perfect 20/20 vision. If the eye is distorted or the lens focus is distorted behind it, you can see stuff far away but not close. That means you're farsighted. If the eye shape or the lens focuses that light before the retina, you can see stuff close but not far, and that means you're nearsighted. Like this video, subscribe to our channel, and help spread this vital health information. So it's really the shape of the eye and where the light focuses. And now when you look at the visual system, you've got the eye, the sensor. It focuses the light on the retina. The retina, through the optic nerve, goes back and hits the occipital lobe at the base. And even the half of the eye, the medial half or the inside portion, functions through the left half of the brain, and the right half and the lateral aspect functions through the right half. So the eye actually has 2 brain innervations as well. The key when you're looking at vision, the wellness questions, it's not what do I have? It's what am I toxic with? What am I deficient in? And why do I have the symptom? This is the critical thinking that's missing in medical care. Well, when you look at your system, and I'm talking visual, digestion, whatever system it is, we're under stress. And luckily, we can break those stressors down into 3 sections: physical stress, chemical stress, and emotional stress. And the first step is to look at the stressors. There's actually, I'm going to answer a question on this one later. That's why I'm laughing. The censored topics that we can't cover. Okay, wacky scenes. Medications, again, are a big stressor. Environmental toxins. Non-organic or GMO foods that you're not designed to process, nutritional deficiencies, and chronic stress. This is what we have to correct. Now, blue light protection. When you're looking at a computer, TV, cell phone, all of these emit a blue light, which interrupts melatonin, but it also disrupts your circadian, your natural rhythms. This can cause eye strain, blurred vision, trouble focusing at a distance, dry eyes, headaches. Now, you can use blue blocking glasses, okay, and that will help. But now let's look at the 5 keys to health. You look at these 5 keys, then your vision, you can actually improve it. Now, number 1, when you're looking at the nerve supply, knowing that eye has sensors that go to the brain, but also you've got the cranial nerves that can function with the eye too. So here's a great a study about chiropractic adjustments improving vision. Why? Because you're restoring the cervical curve, you're de-stressing out that central nervous system, allowing the body to function. And when you look at it, the nerves in the cervical spine and upper thoracic help dilate and open up that pupil and allows more light into the eyes, because the pupil can either constrict or dilate, and it's based on the nervous system. Here's another study. Chiropractic adjustments to correct subluxations can help alleviate the related visual disturbances. A Missouri chiropractor research team reported that some people with 20/20 vision at their first visit may have better than 20/20 vision after 2 weeks of chiropractic care. Why? You're just allowing the body to function correctly. Regular exercise, absolutely. Now, when you look at this, better vision requires exercises more than just the eyes. Deep breathing exercise oxygenates the brain. That little 1 kilo brain burns 90% of the body's oxygen. Cross-crawl activities or exercises can get both halves of the brain to fire. This can also help that. Palming to rest strained eyes. Sunning to get good light exposure. Sunlight is absolutely important to the eyes. Eye movement exercises, focused exercises to improve vision at a distance, and character focusing to improve image quality. Now, we're going to go through each one of these. Number 1, deep breathing, 4-7-8, great exercise. You breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. Now, when you're sit up nice and straight so you can have a good diaphragmatic function, Hopefully when you're breathing in, your tummy moves out. You blow out, your tummy moves in, because that's the diaphragm. When you breathe, the diaphragm comes down, drawing the air in. So let's start. Sit up straight. Now breathe in through a count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you hold your breath for a count of 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then blow out twice as long as you breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, if you do this several times, do this at least 4 times, you're going to help oxygenate the brain. And you're going to literally start to get, most people are not diaphragmatic deep breathing. If you do this exercise every hour and then you practice diaphragmatic breathing, it's going to help your entire system. Then cross-crawl exercises. We have every patient, after they get a chiropractic adjustment, to do these cross-crawl exercises. And this is one that you're going to see you may have a challenge with, where you can stand or sit. We have people sit on a table and swing their legs in a cross-crawl fashion. Absolutely essential. When you're walking, you can do cross-crawl. Just walk, but make sure your arms are coming up to the same height. Make sure your hips are moving at the same. And absolutely essential. This is one of the easiest and fastest exercise. Figure skeletal muscles can take a while if you're straining them to relax. Your eye muscles are smooth muscles, and these can reset really quickly. We're talking within 2 to 3 minutes. So what I want you to do is cover your eyes, make it as dark as possible so you cannot see inside of your hands. Then open your eyes, and try and focus in to see the inside of your palms. Now you're going to feel a relaxing because your pupils are going to dilate because it's dark. They need more light coming in. And so that dilation of the pupil is going to literally relax the smooth muscles and alleviate that eye strain headache. So just just keep it as dark as possible. Focus in to try and see your palms, and that will relax the eyes. You only have to do this for about 1 to 2 minutes, and you're going to see a significant difference in eye strain headaches. Sun gazing. Never, ever, ever look at the sun directly. That's crazy. But you can, keep your eyes closed and have that light hit and move your head around so that sunlight, even with your eyelids closed, it can actually get some healthy, beneficial UVB radiation to that retina. And you only want to do that for about 30 seconds to a minute, but keep your eyelids closed. Or you can keep your eyes open and get intermittent light going in, having your hands about 4 to 5 inches away from your face, about 1 to 2 inches in between the hands, and you're getting intermittent sunlight going in there. And again, only do this for 30 seconds to a minute, but you get the healthy UVB radiation. Now, the exercises. When you've ever seen a picture of the eye, you have muscles all the way around the eye. And what we're doing during the day, if you're just staring at a computer screen, the eye will atrophy. It won't be moving correctly. And then pressure can build up in the eye. It can misshape in the eye. So picture a big clock in front of you. Keep your head still, but then force your eyes up to the 12 o'clock level. Hold it there for about 10 seconds, and then down to 6 o'clock as hard as you can, and then up to 1 o'clock as hard as you can, and then down to 5 o'clock as hard as you can. Again, holding it for 5 to 10 seconds at each one. And when you're doing this, going around that clock once, the whole exercise will take about 1 to 2 minutes to do. Before you do the exercise, pick a spot on the wall that may be blurry, or something that you're reading close, depending on what your vision is. After you do this exercise, you're going to see it more clear. And do this exercise. If you're stuck at a computer screen, or you're not moving your eyes, like if you're a chiropractor or a contractor or driver or something, if you're just staring at a computer screen, do this exercise at least 3-4 times a day. Now, you can also do a figure 8 where you go up and around, up and around, up and around, up and around. And again, all of these exercises are designed to increase the extrinsic muscles of the eyes. And this will help change the shape of that eyeball. And also, it helps change the focus of where that lens focuses that light. Now, here's a great exercise to change that brain's awareness of distance. So, get a rope or string about 10 to 20 feet long that would be about 3 to 6 meters. And you're going to be placing a bead about 1 to every 3 feet, okay, in the ballpark. So that's going to be every 100 centimeters, okay, or 30 centimeters. So you do place a bead there, but have them different colored, and have them like blue, yellow, red at various distances. And then the exercise, you focus in, okay, on the first bead, and then focus in and see that bead, see the color. And then the next one, focus in on the second one. And you're going to be doing this exercise. And what happens, the further down the line you're looking, the more your pupil is going to dilate. So this is working the intrinsic muscles, but it's also helping the brain perceive, okay, that information. Because the more that your brain can perceive and interpret that information, the clearer that image is going to be. And if you don't have a string or anything else, you could do the same thing by looking up at, say, an object 20 feet, 6 to 8 meters away, and focus and put your finger right in line with that. Then focus on your finger, focus on the object, focus on the figure, focus on the object. Okay. And you're going to see your pupils are going to dilate for distance and constrict when you're looking at your finger. And fantastic exercise. Now, we're ready to start focusing on characters, letters, numbers at various distances. And the classic one is the Snellen chart. Now, you can buy or print something similar to this, but what you're going to do is the same thing. You're going to focus on the one, each line, focus in, and then relax, and then focus in on the next one. And by focusing in, you're going to start to change your perception of that image or that information coming into the brain. And if I would recommend completely doing the extrinsic eye muscle exercise, doing the clock, before you do the Snellen chart. And just for an experiment, try the Snellen chart and then do the exercise, then try it again. Nutrition, vitally important for eye function. And I know the old saying, carrots are good because rabbits you never see a rabbit with glasses. No, let's look at this. Vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin E, copper, zinc, lutein, zeaxanthin. Okay, the best source of these is food. Look at carrots, eggs, blueberry, fatted fish. Carrots contain beta carotene, which helps lung function, but it's also fantastic for maintaining the health of the retina. When you're looking at eggs, and I'm talking organic, healthy eggs, they contain lutein, zeaxanthin, zinc, vitamin D. Fantastic. And when you're looking at the yolk, it can fight age-related macular degeneration. Blueberries, fantastic, super high in antioxidants and vitamin C. Now, it can reduce intraocular pressure or glaucoma, along with some of those eye exercises. And that's the second leading cause of blindness in America. Fatty fish, and I'm talking healthy anchovy, mackerel, sardine, wild-caught salmon. Amazing. Okay, the DHA fats help in the retina formation. Omega-3s are fantastic. Healthy fats help you prevent dry eyes. And then look at beans or legumes, zinc, bioflavonoids. And again, this fights cataracts and age-related macular degeneration. Countries that literally have high diets in lentils have significant lower rates of cataracts. I mean, when Sarah makes lentils and rice, I'm telling you, that's amazing. Coconut milk, fantastic. It has caprylic acid, medium chain triglycerides, increases brain function. It's antimicrobial. Coconut oil is a natural sunscreen, SPF of 4. You have to put it on a bunch, but it's incredible. And then look at tomatoes, the lycopene, the carotenoids. Okay, this promotes eye health, reduces eye damage to the retina. Amazing. Pistachios. Okay, they contain zeaxanthin, lutein. And again, this fights age-related macular degeneration. Just healthy, organic. Dark chocolate is now a vitamin. Thank you, God. Full of antioxidants, but it's got to be organic, ethically sourced. It enhances blood flow. It helps with low light vision. Incredible. And if you have super dark chocolate, try dipping it in local honey. It's amazing. Then organic teas and organic coffees. Fantastic. Again, it helps prevent macular degeneration, helps prevent cataracts, helps with dry eyes. Fantastically good. The fourth essential key, sufficient rest. And this lack of sleep leads to dry eyes, itchy eyes, produces less tears, bloodshot eyes, eye twitches, spasms. Eyes become more sensitive to light, blurred vision. Long-term sleep deprivation can lead to serious problems, such as glaucoma. And look at the things that negatively affect sleep. I mean, we're looking at almost all drugs. Blood pressure drugs, ACE inhibitors, diuretics, beta blockers, antacids, appetite suppressant drugs, ADHD medications. Yeah, I know, they're Ritalin. Over-the-counter cold medications, the Benadryl is dangerous. Corticosteroids, analgesic, the medications they give for sleep can cause sleep deprivation. Antihistamines, one of the worst ones. And sleep medications, asthma medications. So look at other endogenous pharmacotherapy, stuff that your body produces. Now, melatonin is an antioxidant, and it doesn't cause sleepiness, but it helps your circadian, your natural rhythms, and it anticipates darkness. Now, any type of blue light can negatively affect melatonin, and that's dangerous. So make sure you're doing blue blocking glasses and no computers, TVs, or cell phones right before bed. Now, blue light can boost attention, reaction time, and mood during the day, but it can disrupt your circadian rhythm during the evening. And this suppresses that melatonin. And melatonin is an antioxidant. So use dim red lights, just like we do when sailing at night. The red light has the least amount of power to shift your circadian rhythm and suppress melatonin. Avoid looking at computer screens, cell phones, TVs, iPads 2 to 3 hours before bed. Use those blue blocking glasses. Get exposure to full spectrum bulbs. We have full spectrum bulbs in all of my clinics. Exposure to at least 30 minutes a day of beautiful sunlight or full spectrum light. This boosts your body ability to sleep at night, improves mood. Red light therapy is phenomenal. We even have red light beds. Juve light, again, is incredible. But look at this. Stephen Lockley, Harvard sleep researcher. A mere 8 lux, a level brightness exceeded by most table lamps, and about twice that of a nightlight, has an effect on sleep. So even a little bit of sleep is not good. Harvard Medical School. Light at night throws the body's biologic clock and the circadian rhythm out of whack. Research shows that it may contribute to the causation of cancer, diabetes, heart disease, obesity. This is how important sleep is. And then prayer and meditation. So we talk about nerve supply, exercise, nutrition, sufficient rest, and prayer and meditation. All of this to get healthy eyes. Now, when you're looking at the stress that we're under, even the CDC says 25% of Americans are experiencing high levels of stress, 50% of moderate stress. Okay, and this is just what you're putting in there. 85% of all diseases caused by emotion, according to the CDC. And that is a corrupt organization. But at least they got this one. Even a blind squirrel is going to get a nut. Okay, up to 90% of doctor visits may be triggered by stress-related illnesses. So mastering your emotions, and just think of those guys that meditate. You master your emotions, and you could raise or lower your blood pressure. You master your emotions, you change your physiology. Daily prayer and meditation. Jen Rome says self-motivation should be done like showering daily. But when you have a connection with a power greater than you, when you pray daily, you're opening your heart for a regenerative period. I like neurolinguistic programming. We teach every patient body posture, volume, intonation, and breathing so you can reprogram that brain. Emotional freedom technique is also excellent. The Dr. DeMartini method, breakthrough process, is amazing. So there's a lot of tools out there to use to change that. So when you're looking at the 5 keys to health, the 5 keys to vision, you can see how it's completely tied in together. Now, please post your questions down below. We're going to get to all of them as quick as we can. Of course, in today's environment, we have to divide the questions into what I can answer on the standard social media and then what we have to do on our private station. But please share this information. Thank you. God bless you, and keep healthy, my friends.